get to my destination, but intersection is stuck by a train. Hello once again, fellow people. Welcome to another edition of Tommy Travels. It's Tommy Travels. And today, I am in Minneapolis, and it is all about trains. I am at the historic Overland Hennepin Train Museum something. It's a mouthful, but I'm here. And we are going to take a look at some cool trains today. Some model trains, not like the trains that just blocked my traffic, but very, very impressive model trains. And so the actual name that I was trying to say earlier was Hennepin Overland Model Trains Railway Historical Society Incorporated. That is a mouthful. I don't know why I couldn't have just said that easier. So this is the building. Almost backed into a couple people walking there. And so I'm excited to go and check out what is inside of this building here. And there goes a train. They are not joking around here when it comes to detail. Holyoke Grocery, an old-time grocery store. Got an old service station with a tiny little school bus. And it's not just this one little area. This goes on and on. 4,000 square feet.
There's a 100 pieces of flex track per case. There's 4.5 cases just to do those for.
Oh my gosh.
We figure we got just a little over 11 scale miles of track in this layout.
11 miles.
11 scale miles, yeah.
Wow. How did this all start?
It started originally back in Hub Hobbies in Richfield.
Yeah.
In 66, 67.
Oh my gosh.
And then in the early 80s, they had to move out of Hub and went over to scale miles in University and Lexington for 10 years, and we've been here since 95.
My gosh. So, how long does it take to put all of this stuff together?
Well, as you can see, the scenes were in 4x4, 4x6, or 4x8 chunks.
Mm-hmm.
So it all bolts together. So we had a reason when they built it to make it portable. So if it had to be moved, it could be taken apart without loss. We were hoping when we moved here that we could add a couple, 2-3 feet to make the inside aisles a little bigger, but with the stairway we could only add a foot.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Wow.
But the logging camp that's up on top of the helix, there's 1,000 trees up there, believe it or not.
1,000. Holy cow.
And the logging camp, the farmhouse, and the tree house that's in the tree over there at the farm are all built by the same man.
Oh, wow.
So, and
Show them the cardinal.
huh?
Show them the cardinal.
Oh yeah. The cornfield at the farm is the original turf out of the Metrodome.
Oh, really?
We were using it as a cornfield. Do you recognize this building here? The gray and red one?
Brexel Drugs?
No, Cardinal.
Oh, Cardinal.
Just down at the train station.
Oh, I'm not from...
The hamburger joint.
Oh, okay.
And then if you look down the street, a block and a half, the green and yellow. Mm-hmm. The green, yellow, and white building.
Oh, that's here.
That's here.
Oh, that's this place.
Yep.
Wow. I'm still just amazed by the details here. I'm looking inside of this building, and inside you can see two people in the building. That was unexpected. They don't miss a thing around here. Sure is mesmerizing just watching these things cruise through these little towns. Speaking of towns, if you're from Minnesota, if you're a fan of Garrison Keillor, we're looking at Woebegone. That is a Woebegone building, bottling plant, an Acme manufacturing warehouse. Couple of NASCARs. That looks a little bit out of place, but that's okay. Not every detail can be right on, but everything else pretty much is spot on. Look at these little people waiting at the bench here. In a way, I kind of feel like I'm in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. You know, whenever he travels around somewhere, it's always the piano music, and then it's like, and we're going over to see how the bottles are made over here. Here comes another train. There's multiple trains. Even the horn. And the different operators here, there's about 30 members, and they run trains through the tracks, and they have to make sure that their trains are running at the right speed so they don't run into each other if they're on different tracks and same tracks and whatever. I don't know how that all works, but here's a little better look at the 1,000 trees this guy was talking about just for this little forest area alone. And some baby trees growing. Here's a look at one of the several tunnels that they have these trains go through. I don't know, can't see much inside of one, but that kind of gives a look of one. Got this little pond area, the little camper and people hanging out. Some people sunbathing right over here. There's even a guy in the boat. I think he might be drunk. Well, here's something I wasn't expecting. With all this train and old-time villages. Some people having fun on the golf course. Hanging out at the putting green. With a little deer hanging out. Keeping score. They really do have a sense of humor around here too. Here's a look at an old cemetery. And then, who's hanging out at the entrance? That's right. The Grim Reaper. That's pretty hilarious. And before those people visited the cemetery, they rested right here at the Last Stop Funeral Home. These people just have a very nice, dry sense of humor. If you like that type of humor, you'll find it all over the place here. These fellas here are having a nice pickup basketball game. And just like every court for pickup basketball, this hoop does not have a net. Here's a look at the train yard. Union Pacific Railroad. And a long line of trains. How long have you been a member?
I've been here since 2012 or 13, so I've been here about a good 7-8 years now.
Wow. What got you into, have you always been a fan of train modeling? And
Yeah, I've been in it since I've been a kid. I think what interests me were the cross arms, and just go to Grand Forks up and go through Highway 10, and you know, it's just cool to see the old Great Northern Pacific. Everything's all changed now. They went with Cascade Green BN after the merge, and it's always fun going up there. I still go up there, and it just brings me back memories as a kid, because Dad was like, "Hey, look, there's a train coming!" The SD40s and the 45s going up to Northern Pacific and Great Northern, and now it's all changed again. It's BNSF, and those
Is this your
used to
train?
Yep, and those used to be Sioux Line engines, so I repainted them. I just have to redo the addresses of 6034, 6053. So 60 will be changed 60 to 53, and 6034 at 6234.
you did all the graffiti that's showing up on these trains.
Most
Is that right?
certainly. And this is some of my weathering on the cars.
Yeah.
And these cars were painted like 40, 47 years ago, like PV and all that. Those things are pretty much faded and dust and dirt, and the insides are still clean. That's what matters.
Wow. That's pretty incredible. A lot of detail. How long did it take you to do that?
Not long.
No?
Yeah. I done another member's steam engine, his auto park cars to your left. So all the way down, I done his cars. So
Wow.
I've done some weathering for some other members, and I have friends that have seen my weathering in here and have given me a call and brought their trains on over and just said, "Well, go to work and do your best and put in your best rust and dust and graffiti on there, and yeah, you go do a good job, and it gets around that you do a good job, you get business." And
Absolutely. It's a little farm back here with the cornfield. This particular cornfield looks very realistic, but what it really is a piece of the Metrodome turf from the old Metrodome. They've even got an old classic car show. And apparently some airplanes in the background as well. Take a look at some of the old-time cars. And old-time military equipment. Here's a look at all the different tracks these trains can go down. Different levels, different decks. It's all the way down there. Here comes another one. Quite a complex setup. And this place even has a place for the kids to hang out. Little toy train area. This is more the level that I'm at when it comes to building trains. One thing that you can't be when you're here at the train museum is cranky. a little look at the old Hastings fire station. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. If you like what you see and you like my videos, please hit subscribe. Gives you notifications of other videos coming out. Hit like. Feel free to share them with anyone that you would like. And what I'm going to do today is end things a little bit differently. I'm just going to leave you with a little bit of ambiance from my trip here today to the name that's too hard to say, Hennepin Overland Historic Train Museum. And that's the Roxy Theater. The Thing happens to be playing there right now, so maybe I'll stop by and catch a show. Well, we really did get lucky today. That's for sure, because this place is normally open only September through April. It's the only time you can see the wonderful things inside of this building, and that would make today the very last weekend, today and tomorrow, the very last days that you can come in and see what there is to see. So if you're not here today or tomorrow, you're gonna have to wait until September.